Hello, my Chaos Kits, and those that will be joining in for today. I'm going to try and do a long stream today as we are focusing on the Final Fantasy XIV campaign of StormBlood. I can't guarantee exactly how long it'll be, I just know it'll be at least 3 hours. So, we're going to go ahead and get started on this. Hello, Golden, I hope you're doing well. The good news is, we finally managed to get switched over, so I am now on Midgardstormer for my homeworld. Yay! It only took 2 extra months. That wasn't my touchpad, though. That's not my touchpad, but alright. Hello, Shiv. How are you doing this morning? Make sure everything's coming through clearly. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, we are good to go in there. know the difference between those two buttons, but okay, sure thing. What's a fellowship? Ah, okay. Alright, let's see, what were we doing? We were in Othard, that is correct. Excuse the opening of my can of tea. Lemon tea. It's wonderful. Gosetsu send you to stop me? Then you came of your own free will? I should be surprised if you agreed with my chosen course. No one else did. It is not as fanciful as they would be if you believe. Scant moments ago, I received the Crown Prince's itinerary from one of our spies in the castle. It would seem that Xenos has no desire to remain in Doma any longer than necessary. He wishes to inspect the moon gates this very eve. His impatience is to our advantage. He arrived without warning and gave Yosetsu no time to prepare. The whole castle is in a state of upheaval. To avoid any delay, he has declined a full escort and will be traveling with no more than a handful of soldiers. The Kami could not have blessed us with a more auspicious circumstances. I will kill him, Mayrish. I will. You mean we will kill him? Or die trying. You understand the risks. I'm looking to get some payback. Forgive me. Of course you do. Mayhap better than I. But are you sure? Thank you. Thank you. I cannot well express what this means to me. Uzuka Manor is some distance from here. We must hurry. Stay calm. No one knows you are here. No one knows you saw anything. No one knows you overheard two rebels plotting to kill the Crown Prince. Stupid, stupid, stupid. You know how this ends. They will only have themselves to blame. You have to tell them. You have to. We shall stop him. That's right, I can't fly yet. Oh! Because I was in combat. I messed up. Oh no! I messed up. Wait, is it shouts that go across that zone, or is it yells? I think shouts are server-wide? I don't remember, they're all so confusing to me. Let's see here. I might need to respawn. That was definitely a mistake. And there we go. Just already, fantastic. It's over? What's over? Nice assholes. Well, I guess this is it. This was a double face. I'll let you touch these eggs. Another thing coming. Didn't even notice that at first. Gone, serpent. Muscle memory is finally kicking in as to where I originally had these buttons. Why am I being attacked by Lupin? I thought you were supposed to be friendly people. Dogs. There it is. Rude. I have no qualm with you, Gensui. This is far enough. Let us discuss our plan of attack. We go in and we hit them really, really hard. Xenos' itinerary is as follows. We will depart Doma Castle by ship and approach the moon gates. The Magitech field will be activated briefly, allowing his vessel to pass. We will then continue on to these very docks, where he and his entourage will disembark. As you can see, this area is not ideal for ambush, wide open, multiple avenues of escape. The manor is built better suited to our needs. Let us split up and search for suitable hiding places. Surrounded by walls and deserted, this location appears to be ideal for concealment. Ah, there you are. From the roof, we'll have a clear view of the docks. It is settled. We shall lie in wait here for Xenos until the Xenos arrives. As discussed, if all goes to plan, he shall fall from my first blow. If not, then the two of us have to engage him in open combat. His escort is of no consequence, which means that we will have a 2-to-1 advantage. Nonetheless, he is not to be underestimated. All that remains is to wait. I trust you are ready. Yeah, let's do this. Time to get some payback.
He comes.
Yotsuya.
The village is not far, my lord. If it please you, we shall escort you there directly.
Less a province than a graveyard. The rotting husk of a broken nation devoid of proper sport. But as his radiance wishes...
Yes, of course, my lord. And may I say how terribly sorry we are that you had to come so far.
We labored long to sow the seeds of hatred, of fear, to train them as beasts. Now we shall see the harvest. Let there be savage beasts baying for blood, and not hollow-eyed prey cowering in the dark, or there will be no joy in this hunt.
shinobi? And me without my brute.
How weak you are. Is this the sum of your hate?
This is only the beginning. For Lord Kyan! For Doma!
Ah!
How's it going, Xenos?
Mayhap I shall test this new blade of yours. Let us hope it is to my liking, lest your misfortunes compound.
You got a lucky shot on me last time. It won't happen again.
Then again, I am loath to expend such effort on the unworthy. Come, earn the honor.
Let us put you to a proof.
No, I must fight on. I've lost.
Run, beast, run! Give me something to remember.
Not go as easy as last time.
Don't stop now!
Ah, I remember you. Al Amigo, the champion of the savages.
Look ye where the sun doth rise, see crimson embers darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall, see azure lost amidst the squall.
Oh, how right I was to spare your life. Hear me, hero. Endure. Survive. Live. For the rush of blood. For the time between the seconds. Live. For the sole pleasure left to me in this empty, ephemeral world. Live!
Yukiri.
You are not worthy.
Get away from them, you imperial dog!
No, don't. You must flee.
We're not going anywhere, do you hear me? We're not running away! What you're doing is stupid and reckless, and I never wanted any part of it, but here we are! I've spent my whole life hating myself. For every time they made me beg, for every time I held my tongue to protect the people I love. And then you came along and reminded me of all the things I never said and never did, and it was even worse. I would have given anything to forget, to walk away, but I knew I'd never be able to live with the guilt. So we came, all of us, for you, for ourselves, for Doma!
Death is death, regardless of the reason. Yet you seem determined to die, intruding upon this sacred ground, turning weapons you can scarcely wield upon me. Your lives will not even begin to redress the balance.
How wrong you are! Go, now! Gusetsu, see to Yukiri.
Hey!
I can't see a damn thing. Someone stop them! My lord?
We were followed. Gods, I have no idea what was going on through that man's head. I'm hardly glad he decided to leave. Oh, but don't thank us. Thank Galthano. He's at the House of the Fierce, patiently awaiting your gratitude. You should have seen the way he turned pale when he heard about Yugidi's plan, and how you, of all people, had decided to help her. He was in such a panic, barking orders, calling for a squadron to be assembled. As were you. I was rather composed, as I recall, though that is neither here nor there. Can you believe it? We faced the Crown Prince himself and lived to tell the tale. You've no idea what this means for us. Everyone's talking about getting more weapons and armor, and we're not going to stop until we've taken back our homeland. Right, we're getting a bit ahead of ourselves, aren't we? We've got wounded to tend to first. We should get back to the village. Oh, I missed one. A mistake I've made. They can always get off so easily, but they choose not to. They choose to die. Foolish. Just foolish. Here's a leaf of bunkwood. Oh, you need one more thing from me. You need medicine? Obtain waterweed. Oh, it's like it's down there. Okay. Use your waterweed. Please return to camp now. How are you feeling after defeating that demon? I can only imagine. I suppose I ought to apologize to you for you now. Anyway, thank you for not giving up on us. Shinobi too.
How are you feeling, my lady?
Much the better for my comrades' ministrations and your most generous hospitality. You need not worry.
Good. If there is anything else we can do for the two of you, anything at all, just ask.
Stare any harder and you're like to burn a hole in them. Go and say your piece, for goodness sake.
I've got nothing more to say to them. I'm going to find out how the others are getting on.
Gosetsu, Mistress Alize, I owe you an apology. I acted with reckless disregard for my own safety, and endangered I know not how many others in so doing. Scorning your wise counsel, I knowingly defied our master's wishes, and left you no choice but to follow suit.
Nonsense. I followed our master's wishes to the letter. Consider once more his words, and the intent therein. In offering his head, he but sought to shield his people from harm, loyal retainers included. You must value your life more highly, Shadow Walker.
On the other hand, your recklessness did serve as an inspiration to many. Mayhap you should not be so hard on yourself. In any event, if you must apologize profusely, it seems only right that you expend as much effort thanking the one person who supported your plan from the first.
That it does. There are no words which will suffice. But thank you.
And there they are!
12 be praised. When I learned of your rather questionable plot to assassinate Xenos, I feared we would need to recruit a new primal slayer.
I'm sorry we couldn't be there. Alize made me swear to stay behind no matter what. I think she was worried I'd hurl myself at Xenos the moment I set eyes on him.
You probably would have.
What? You'll forgive me for changing the subject, but now would seem a good time to discuss where we go from here. Though the Empire has yet to retaliate, the fact remains that we have revealed our presence and signaled our intentions in so doing. It is only a matter of time before the Imperials move against us. Given that we lack the strength to oppose them, 'tis plain some manner of brilliant stratagem is required. Therefore, I yield the floor to the preeminent tactician of our time, with whom I was privileged to share a room.
If you insist. While in Kagane, we debated a number of approaches and were eventually forced to concede that we cannot look to the Alliance for aid. Even were it possible to ferry sufficient forces and materiel from Eorzea in a timely manner, such a massive undertaking would not long escape the attention of the Empire. It would be a miracle if our ships reached the shore. Fortunately, according to Tataru and Hancock's intelligence, the Empire has withdrawn most of its forces from Doma in the past year, leaving her relatively unguarded. That being the case, a popular uprising, spearheaded by the full might of the Doman Liberation Front, may feasibly be sufficient to threaten the seat of provincial government, namely Doma Castle. 'Twould be rather easier said than done, of course, but I have seen worse plans prevail.
Then we must needs meet with Lord Hien and convince him to return, for there is no surer way to inspire our people to rise up as one. He desired proof of his subjects' conviction, and they have provided it, through no lesser deed than openly opposing Xenos himself.
It will work. It has to work. And next time, we will defeat him.
I will be traveling to the Azim Steep, Irish. I found the way here once before, and I'm confident I can do so again. Moreover, it was me who put the question of Doma's resolve. I feel it my duty to deliver to him our people's reply. Our countrymen's deeds speak for themselves. Lord Ian cannot deny the truth of their hearts. Too long has it been since I looked upon his face. It would be a great comfort to see him again, and no small comfort if he were to join us in the search, I should add. I wonder what man Ian is. From what I've heard, he's about the same age as me. And then there's Fodora, who isn't a whole lot younger than us both. Like her, he was born and raised in an imperial province. This is all he's ever known, but unlike her, he chose to do something about it. I want to meet him. I want to know why. Maybe if I understand that, it'll help me understand a lot of other things. Why are you two off by yourself over here? The beloved king returning to urge his countrymen to rise in rebellion? Not a story you'd ever hear in Charleon or in Old Law, is it? Not in those words, perhaps, but no land people is so cynical to be wholly immune to inspiration. Singular individuals have the power to move hearts and minds no matter where they are. Doubtless you speak from personal experience. As much as this Lord Ian intrigues us, Mayrish, there are vital tasks to be attended to here. Preparations for the inevitable assault on Doma Castle, for one. There's also the matter of coordinating our efforts with the Confederacy and our comrades in Kugane, dealing with this troublesome Aetherite. I could go on, but you understand. Aye, so it goes. We all have our responsibilities. We shall depart for the Azim step at once. You will be joining us, Mayrish. For our part, we shall do what we can to aid the demolition route in your absence. We'll refrain from conducting any large-scale operations in your absence and instead devote our energies to bolstering our ranks and training our new recruits. When you return, we will be ready for war. If anything happens, you know where to be. You need us to come back sooner, and you better contact us. Noble sacrifices are our last resort, remember. Follow me, my friends. We have many miles to travel before we reach reunion. Wait! Do not leave yet. Here, take this for the road. It's simple fare, but it's the least we can do for you, after what you did for us. It may be stupid and naive of me to say this, but I will. When you come back, we'll finish what we started. We'll beat the Imperials and win our freedom, so don't keep us waiting too long. Meanwhile, in the keep of Doma Castle.
I would expect no less of Bahamut's conqueror. Prepare the airship. His Radiance will not object. We have fulfilled our obligations here. I would see this prize for myself. Do you understand why I appointed you to act in my stead? You, whose only accomplishment was to whisper the right words in the right ear. Because of your petty hatreds, they render you the perfect instrument to bleed your kinsman of hope, to make an example of Doma, such as was ordered. Listen well. If you yield Doma to the rebels, you will not be given another chance to beg forgiveness. Do your duty, now. Or die with the rest of them.
Are you all right, my lady? That was uncalled for. Oh!
They say your Eorzean is helping the rebels. I want her dead. I want her friends dead. I want the heads of everyone she knows and loves mounted on the castle walls.
You mean I can finally go after her? I've been waiting for this chance. I promise you, my lady, she won't escape this time. Not this time, oh no.
I've thrashed you twice already. What are you going to do to try and stop me? That is a deep bow.
Aye, this is the place. When his shade was banished, you swore to leave this life behind. And yet here you are. Yet, if this be the work of the Earth, what choice do you have but to end it? Or so the boy would say. Damn you, Alphino.
What's the quest over here? I got two of them over here, but... To deliver a present? We'll come back for these. I'm not exactly sure what they give. Plus, we're on a mission. If you all are ready, let's depart for reunion in Azim Steppe. Our route will be somewhat circuitous. We will need to return to the Ruby Sea and head north along the coast past Asari. It works for me. I need to head over here anyway to turn something in. So we're gonna go to Kugane and then take the boat to the southern entrance of the Ruby Sea so we can turn in this quest. How are we even supposed to get up there? Garuga. That must be the last quest, because that's part of something else. Oh yeah, it's above, so I have to... I just have to get you the sword. It seems easy enough. We're not going to talk about that. That was a test run and a failed camera. I too can make it to the plateau. Oh, I can't even see. Everything went dark, I couldn't see even the edge of the platform. No. Just like that, we can take flight. right, that's for the... From here we will turn north until we arrive at a cave through which we must pass in order to reach the Azim's Deep. Lise and Gosetsu have already gone on ahead. We should carry on as well. Gosetsu. The Azim's Deep. So what is this place? What's with the worm coming out of the ground? What kind of Borderlands shit is this? Oh my goodness, it's a giant open plain. With a bowl? Wait.
I remember the emptiness, vast and endless. The Azim
Are those
steppe,
fingers?
home to countless roaming tribes. A sacred land, watched over by elder gods. Here, we would find Doma's salvation. With the wind at our backs, we walked on, in search of hope, in search of him.
I give you the Azim's Steep, Marish. Though I should say that this is but one small portion of it. Despite the close proximity, Domans rarely venture this far north. Most find these lands and their people strange and foreign. Fortunately, those who frequent the reunion are much more welcoming than most. Come, there's not much further. We go in style. Welcome to Reunion, my friends. Here is where we will begin our search for Lord Ian. When I last spoke with Lord Ian, he said he spent much time in these markets. I had hoped we might find him here today, but alas. Hey Yukiri, I've been meaning to ask, there are an awful lot of Zayla here, aren't there? Oh, I assumed you knew. The Azim's Deep has been home to the nomadic tribes of the Zayla since antiquity. More than 50 roam these lands, and though they do not constitute a nation, there is a hierarchy of sorts, determined through ritual combat. The Funny. If they're so busy fighting each other, you'd think the Empire would be able to march in and take the steep with ease. I wonder why they haven't. Why indeed, Lise, why indeed? Perhaps they see little value in it, especially given the fierce reputation of the Sailor warriors who would fight tooth and nail to oppose them. These lands were not made for men. The soil is thin and the weather unforgiving. The Zayla found ways to survive, it is true, but they are made of sterner stuff than most Imperials, conscript or citizen. Thanks for taking the time to explain. Sounds like they've got a lot to learn. Later, I mean. We're meant to be looking for Ian. People from many tribes gather in Reunion to trade goods and information. I should be surprised if we cannot learn something of value here. Let us soon make our inquiries separately. Marish, why don't you speak with some of the merchants here? Tumbu? Buzz, fresh buzz, your choice of lamb or does. Guaranteed to satisfy. How many we have, miss? A domin? Unless another Dazkar is keeping him in our yurt, he is not here. Oh, fool of her if she took a domin for a husband. Enough about domins, let us speak of buzz instead. You cannot come to the Esmond Steep and not sample this most traditional of delicacies. Can I buy one? Is it like a meat bun? What fortune you have to come hither at this time, freshly slaughtered in every cut available on request, organs too, hearts, livers, brains, or a brace of blood sausages, if you desire only a snack. A domin? Poor meat they make, domins. I jest. I did see a young mole in the company of one some many days ago. A young mole? I don't know what a mole is. A traveling merchant. Oh, you're a merchant too. You're a cook even. Nomad meat pie. Shorelog. All your stuff is for gathering. First, let's attune to the Aetherite and go from there. Bible. Roasted fish with pumpkin, an exotic foreign delicacy cooked to perfection, beloved with this deep. Come. You seek domins, and you come to the wrong place, my friend. Delicious as my foods of course are, they have little flavor of things, those from the south. Now, if you were Goro you were looking for, if it were Goro you, on the other hand, then I might be able to help you. They flock to my style. They're naming off a lot of things I've never even heard of. Here, Amanda, please. Thank you. Blood. Ah, Vulcan Portal. I brought you the new brush, my beloved. So smooth and silky your mane shall be, the envy of every other man. Say again, you're seeking who? The Domin. I know of whom you speak. He comes and goes with a mole girl. And though I could not describe her, I only knew that she is a mole because I heard them talking as they passed. the mole girl. I am Mole. My name is Serena. How may I help you? I'm looking for a domain by the name of Hien. Oh, I see. You are looking for Hien. In that case, how urgent this business must be to leave our conversation unfinished. The king said, will you buy it? There's but one bundle left. If not, then I will, though I had not thought to pay such a high price. It's a bargain for which you should be grateful. If you lack the coin, then the fault is your own, and you will leave with nothing. Please, I must have the king's eye. The gods themselves requested. We are bound to their will. Pay me the difference in Whisperwood. I will sell it to the next apothecary to pass through Union. We will each feel fairly treated. But do not tarry. Should another come before you, coin in hand, I will not refuse him. I understand. Thank you for this kindness. I'm sorry, but we must speak of Hien later. I cannot leave Reunion without the king's eye. I mean, if it's something you need, I can just buy it for you. You want to help me? Is that it? I do not know what to say. Thank you, Marish, thank you. The lumbering ones we must fell wander on the plains to the west of Reunion. We each harvest 2, then that should be enough Whisperwood. Return here when you are finished. Good luck. This is huge. Alright, here we go. Now time to make it a real battle. Marish, have you brought the Whisperwood? Blessed is he who shows kindness to strangers, for with fortune does he ever ride. Will this quantity suffice? It shall. The king's eye is yours. The gods fear you more than you know, child. Woodgarden rarely have need of such herbs, and so my stock is limited. You come a day earlier or later, I would have none for you. Perhaps the gods guided me here, as they guided grandmother, as they guided this woman from the west.
Hey! How goes the search? Any luck?
This woman seems to know of Lord Hien.
What fortune to meet a friend of the young master!
Well met, Cyrena. If you have an inkling as to the current whereabouts of Lord Hien, we should be most grateful for your assistance.
Oh, please! It is I who should be grateful.
Hold! What is this? I came first, you second! Know you to whom you speak? All people of the steppe should. Or have you fought so much that you have forgotten the face of your superiors? Superiors? I spit on your superiority, little prince! Twisted and mad as sand devils your kind are!
Those two don't seem to like each other very much.
Those boys are of the Oranir and Dothal, the two strongest tribes. The children of Azim are destined to rule, so they declare to all who will listen. Their word is law, for now. Grand, flamboyant fighters, but deadly, very deadly. He prances as a horse, as do his brothers after their many recent victories. The Undying ones too are strong, fearless, and vicious. They often reigned in the past. Now they are sorely tested. Ah, the master of the markets. He is Castir. To fight in reunion is forbidden, and to break the peace is to be banished forever. This he says without words, for words are lies to the Castir. They do not speak.
Mutes. They're mutes.
Interesting. And all these different tribes share the same lands, do they? No wonder it's tense.
I shall look for you on the field at the Nardum. Mark my words! As shall I. Mayhap I shall take 11 more Dothar heads to make a dozen with yours. I look forward to the day.
And at dawn.
The dispute will be settled at the Nardum?
A great battle held on the final day of the Sahan San. During this time, all bonds of hierarchy are broken. All Zayla are equal and free to prepare for the fight. The tribe which triumphs in the Nardum rules until the next Sahan San. Which in these lands is now.
Ah, so that is what they call the custom. I presume your tribe will also be taking part?
Not all seek the Dawn Throne. Some are satisfied with their lot. Others, like the Castir, have reason to remain neutral. Them all are lambs among wolves. Long were we content to remain apart and live quietly, but... Never mind that. You seek Hien, yes? I know where he may be.
That seemed questionable. Long ago, my grandmother, having received a vision from the gods, bade me go forth into the southern mountains. It was there that I found Hien. near death from many wounds. I brought him to our village, and we nursed him back to health. Afterwards, he chose to remain, that he may repay us with us for our kindness. Doman set much store by honor and shame, so at first I did not question it. Excuse me, if I could see your map for a moment. Here, he has grown fond of this place. It affords him a view of the markets and the steep. I would accompany you, but I must return to our village to prepare my grandmother's meal. Thank you again for your assistance. Our long-awaited reunion is at hand. Come, my friends, let us go and greet your young master. Just what you better be. If you're here to trade, then you have to wait your time on the road first. This place is huge. Lord Hien.
The Kami are merciful! My Lord Hien, I see you are alive and well.
Ah, you are come sooner than expected. So, my blade or my head? Which would you have of me?
The people of Yansha remain loyal to Doma. I have seen the fire in their eyes. They are ready to rise up and fight. The time is ripe, my lord. Return with us, blade in hand, and lead Doma to freedom.
Naught less than liberty will suffice, then. A pity. It will prove far more difficult to deliver than my head. But if my people wish to pursue an impossible dream, then who am I to deny them? You giddy! Go Setsu! And,
The scions of the Seventh Dawn, my lord. Good and true friends who opened their hearts and homes to us when we fled to Eorzea. Far across the sea they have journeyed to stand with us in the fight for Doman liberation. To oppose the Empire, as they have in the West, where they are lauded as heroes for their many deeds.
Say no more, Yugiri. Say no more. I observed how you helped Serena, to whom I am deeply indebted. For that and for the aid you provided my people, you have my deepest gratitude. There is no doubting your strength nor your character. It would be my honor to fight by your side. So, what of Doma? Arise, my friends, and tell me of our home. I have made my decision. You, Giddy. I bid you return to Yansha and take charge of our forces in preparation for my homecoming. As for our esteemed guests, I would ask that you remain here with me. I sense you will be a great help in the coming days.
Your will is my command, my lord, but how much longer do you intend to stay?
Oh, only until I have won the contest. I mean to return at the head of the Zayla army.
You mean to participate in the Nardum?
Can you...
Have you a better idea? Consider how soundly we were defeated before. The Imperials may have since grown weaker, but we are weaker still. It would be folly to challenge them without first supplementing our forces, so yes, I intend to win the Nardum and enlist the aid of every able-bodied Zayla I can.
Can you win it as an outsider?
Furthermore,
and still command
by
them?
championing them all in the contest, I can at last repay their kindness. Lest you forget they saved me from certain death, and a man who suffers such debts to go unpaid is without honor and unfit to lead.
Good news, everyone! Our Lord has spoken, Yugiri. But take heart.
Hello,
I shall keep him safe.
Thank you
And
for
should
the
it come to
follow.
it, bring him back by force.
This is no laughing matter, Gosetsu. But if these are my
Hien
orders,
is a chap.
very well.
From what I've met so far,
Once more, I place my faith in you. Pray look after them both.
but welcome, welcome.
Looks like it's up to us then. Though it does seem a bit risky. Isn't Hien meant to be the next king of Doma or something?
So they say, though in truth I am but a pale reflection of my late father. All the more reason to entreat your assistance. For ours is an impossible dream. to set in motion a revolution that will rattle the very firmament and shake off the yoke of the most powerful empire in the world.
Marish pandemonium, was it? Once again, allow me to thank you for your many deeds and service to Doma. For 25 years did my father rule in name alone, only. My rule, if one were to design to call it, has been naught in comparison. That changes now. We have a purpose and a plan. And after we take to the battlefield together, we will have victory as well. But you are a practical woman, I can tell, disinclined to trust in words when actions speak truer. I can relate. So you too have heard of the Nidal, Nod. The great battle for supremacy of the steep. I learned of it during my stay with the Mole. To my knowledge, no foreigners have ever participated, much less triumphed in the Nod. The lack of a precedent notwithstanding, I should think we would have good standing to bid them march with us to Doma should we win. Will they even permit us to fight one? We belong to no tribe of the steep. We are not without options given what Serena has told me. You see, in accordance with the gods' wishes, our people shall participate in the coming Nada. And when they take the field, I mean for us to fight alongside them as fellow warriors of the Mole. But we need not discuss this at length here. Come, let us head north to the Mole Hilo, where Serena and our people have made camp for this season. I've been enjoying all of the music. Like, I don't think there's been one song across everything I've heard so far that I have not enjoyed. But StormBlood's, it only gets better. Oh, I can't wait. I do love this big mix of rock and some electronic to it. Like some of the Alexander music, I was loving that. My friends, I give you Mol Elo. The cartoon of the tribe, Temulun, resides in the largest yurt. We should go and make our introductions. Oh, there, okay. Yeah, I've heard both of these mounts that I have, you get them during this expansion. I was just lucky enough to get them during the Mughal events. traveler comes.
Tamarun Hatun, Sirina. I'm...
Ah, you found each other.
Ours is the soil, Hien. The Domans, and the Eorzeans, too.
You know us?
The gods know you, child. As do the stars in the heavens, which shone bright at your coming.
The mole hearkened to the whispers of the elder gods, which guide us in our daily lives. We know them through the Utun, like my grandmother.
Hatun, I am come to beg a boon of you and yours. That I might liberate my homeland, I seek to rally the strength of the steppe. To that end, I wish to fight in the Nardam, as a warrior of the Maw. Will you grant me this honor?
To stand with the mole is fruitless. Hien, do not do this. The gods may have willed that our tribe join in the Nardam, but... there is no path to victory. We are weak and our numbers few. Even with your help, it would be impossible.
What if I join
I thank you for your concern, Sirina. But it is precisely because of the seeming hopelessness of your cause that we must needs cast our lot with you. Were we to join hands with a more favored tribe, our victory would inevitably be attributed to them, and no one would follow me to Doma.
"'Twas the gods' will that we fight. Mayhap this too is their design. Hear me then. As Hatun of the Mall, I invite you all to join with us in the Nardam. Will you look after them?
Come with me, friends. There is much I would show you.
You... wait. I would have words. A singular radiance, shimmering, like a jewel of the Dusk Mother, blinding in its brilliance. Stars flicker and flock to you. Before such gathered light, even the secrets of the gods may be laid bare. Some are fated to rise in grace and glory. Others to falter and fade, though not from memory. Both will be your strength and salvation come the end. Cherish the stars and the light they bring you in the dark. For you are a traveler, are you not?
That seems like more foreshadowing that more people are going to die. Perhaps. Don't break my heart like how Evansward did. Thank you all for coming and for offering to fight with us in the Nadam. Nadam. I keep doing that. Though I still fear our chances are grim, I'm grateful for your assistance.
To
To be recognized as warriors of the Maul, there's a trial you must overcome. Before we speak of such things, there's another more pressing matter. Please remember what she said if you say that. My friends, I must warn you, the path upon which you embark is fraught with peril. You will journey unto the far reaches of the steep to confront a terrible foe, as did the warrior Badam in days of yore. 3 days he battled with the demon ere he returned to his people. So it is written, so it must be. Many who follow in his footsteps perish, lacking in strength of body and mind. Therefore, we must treat you to a great feast. Feast? Have I said something strange? The hungry fox starves staring at the bull's testicles. Therefore, warriors should be well fed on the eve of battle. I'm sorry, what? She does have a point. You have been keeping busy in my absence. A brief repast may be in order, lest we collapse of fatigue and malnourishment in the midst of a trial. Yes, just so. However, it will take some time to prepare. Is there anything we can do to help? You might also give us the chance to learn more of your people and your ways. Well, if you insist, I am sure that the others would be glad of your assistance. Would you go and speak with Dorbe, please? As for you three, you can help me with another task. For today's feast, the gods decreed that we would lure Gulo Gulo to slaughter with entrails. Perhaps you could be the ones to do this? That your people look to the gods for guidance, I understand, but in your daily meals? I say, your grandmother must be quite busy. Some days more than others, but every night we come together around the campfire. Even babes must learn right here in the steep. Give over your entrails, Serena. We'll bring you the bounty of meat. Adria?
It will.
Hello, radio.
It's time.
It's time for what?
Time to wake up.
I mean, I am awake. You're the one that's been sleeping. And you've been sleeping a while, too. A word of advice. A quarry is wont to avoid the Zayla in their settlements, but is fond of flowing waters. The thought occurs to me. How about we make a game of it, Mirish? I have 6 bags of entrails with which we may lure our Gulo Gulo. 3 for you, 3 for me. Whoever returns with the greater portion shall be declared the winner. What's that?
How's the FF-14?
It's going really well. I'm apparently entering some type of ritualistic grand melee. Then it is settled. Gosatsu will stand as witness. Let the game begin. What is a Gulo Gulo? finally see one spot to actually do anything. Oh, okay. There's all sorts of areas. They're like areas of flowing water. So let's find an area that's got a river. Mushuru. Notice the Indian guy. What does this say? Hoofprints and wagon trails are unmistakable. Says a Google. Give it a shot. Wanting Gulu. That's a Gulu? Ooh, I got 2 Gulus. Ooh, 3 more. Alright, we got 6 total. Hopefully that's enough to win the contest, I guess. Oh, did you sleep on radio? Did you eat it? You saw your bait. In that case, let us see the fruits of your labor. It would seem that at the very least you are the faster hunter. But speed is not everything. For my part, I slew 6 gulo gulo. Oh, so we tied? Aye, that you have, my lord. As for Marish? 6 gulo gulo did she slay too. It would seem you have met your match, my lord. Of all the possible outcomes, this is perhaps the most amusing. And perhaps the most auspicious. Though I'd have preferred to win the day, I shall settle for the whimsy of the kami. And with that, our game is concluded. Let us return to Mol Ilo forthwith, and let us have Marish present our meat to Cyrilla. Mayhap you are unfamiliar with traditional Zela cuisine. Let not its appearance deceive you. It is quite hearty and nourishing. Were it not so, I doubt they could have nursed me back to health. You have seen the state I was in. Hello everybody, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day so far. Your return, Marish. How was your hunt? My word, this is impressive. Or were you so hungry that you felt the need to kill so many? Well, I shall endeavor not to disappoint you all with my cooking. It will be a little while before the meal is ready. If you and Lise wish to fill the time, perhaps you could assist StormBlood. He has many responsibilities and would welcome your help. Nor would you regret making his acquaintance, for he is left and most affected by him. You may find him by the other yard, taking stock of our supplies. Doorbay. You. Ah, one of the newcomers. Welcome. I spoke with Lise. I bade her help the children gather the fuel for the cookfires. I trust it will be a good experience for all. Or you too, perhaps. Seek them in the south, across the bridge. Are you here to help too? Great. So, I suppose Dorbe told you that the children are gathering fuel for the fires, did he? It'll need to be dried before they can burn it, of course. You do understand what we're here for, right? Only some people can be a bit squeamish about this sort of stuff. Then again, you've never minded getting your hands dirty, have you? Anyway, we're trying to fit 4 piles each. Good luck, and keep an eye on the children while you're at it, eh? I thought we were getting wood. If they wanted fertilizer, they should have said fertilizer. Fuel fire, okay. We're just not gonna call it shit. That is a big dragon. What is that? Sampati? Oh, fine. In first person. I cannot seem to find dung anywhere. Maybe somewhere else. You don't even look like you're looking. Oh, are you Lisa's friend? Are you here to help us too? You guys are just sitting down. I see some. Rebel, I will not lose to you. I shall find 3 times as much. Alright, well, good luck. I guess. To find 9 piles of shit. So in essence, are we looking for purple shit? That's the only thing that, that's roaming this area. Well, have you found your share yet? Good work. I hope you took the time to talk to the children while you were at it. Lise, look how much dung we have. Wow, I'm impressed. I thought we'd gather a lot, but it looks like we'll have to defeat. Dorbe will be happy we found enough. Not just Dorbe. Now we can continue making cheese. Not that I was worried, it was easier when we were living near the forest, but dung works just as well as wood. I heard them all move from place to place, that the gods tell you where to go. It must be hard on you all. Hard? I do not understand. Why is it hard? Better for the animals to move, to have more food to eat and land to roam. To stay in one place is harder, no? From the heavens comes the rain, which nourishes the soil. From the soil comes the grass, which nourishes the beast. From the beast comes the flesh, which nourishes the Zyva. Ours is the soil of one for all. Of one and all. But you Westerners are like the Domans. You live in the same place, in villages, and all the villages are in one place are part of a nation, yes? Ian talks about nations sometimes. When he was injured, he spoke of Doma in his sleep, but I do not understand his words. Whenever I ask him about Doma, he just smiles and looks to the south. It reminds me of my mother when she waits for my father to return from a long journey. But Hien will not wait any longer, will he? Because you came for him. Take him back, because his nation is more important. I'm not sure how to answer this. A nation is a place, I suppose. The place and the people in it, and maybe the things too. But more than that, it's the history, the traditions, the words, the stories we tell ourselves and our children, everything that came before and everything that comes after. The place we were born is part of who we are. We carry it with us, no matter where we go. Whatever we become, that part remains, that link to our fathers and their fathers before them. It's not important to everyone, I suppose, and that's fine, but it's important to him and to me. Some call them all fools for listening to their elder gods, but it is our way, our pride, our nation? Yes, something like that. It's something precious to you and others, sure, and that no one can ever take from you. But we can talk more about it later. It's time to go home. Dorbe is waiting. I'll stay with the children. Why not go and let Serena know how we got on? Welcome back, Marish. Did you speak with Dorbe? Well. Then you will have to forgive me if I ask you to wash your hands. I shall pour you a cup of milk tea in the meantime. The meal is almost ready, so we should summon Hien and Gosetsu. So I got the mounts during the Mughal anniversary event. The first one was during the actual, I think the 10-year anniversary with the Phoenix mount. And then I got the second one from the most recent Mughal, Mughalpedia thing.
She needed the rest, to come so far and carry so much.
Yes.
Hien and his friend, too. Strange that they should vanish so soon.
Not troubled by your old wounds, I see.
Nor you by yours. I know I should have fled with the others after Father died, instead of blindly fighting on. It was reckless and foolish, and there was naught to be gained from it. Everything to lose, rather.
We know no path save the one we walk. I myself am in no hurry to meet those who have gone before. Not while I have still to make amends.
Well said.
You are none the worse for your time in the wilderness. On the contrary, I would say you have improved.
Come now, your victories still far exceed mine. Or have you forgotten all the times you trounced me as a boy?
I feared I would not see you again.
A life so fortuitously saved should be spent wisely. Without regret, would I have traded it for our people's amnesty had it been their will. Instead, they have called for the sword, and so that is what I must be. Until this blade is broken, I can but carve a path forward. Were you truly so concerned for my well-being? You never showed it when we used to spar.
How you cried when you lost, and when your mother tried to comfort you, and when you inevitably came at me once more, swinging your wooden sword wildly. Mina's little Master Shun. What a fine young man you've become.
A man should not be addressed by his childhood name. I've told you about that before. Ah, the mask slips. And I was so close to cultivating a winning persona.
There will be opportunity enough for putting on airs after you have returned in triumph to Doma. Now is the time to show our true character.
Yes, yes. It is a name my parents gave me as a child, but I should like to think I have long since outgrown it. But as you seem determined to bring it back into use, I believe a match is in order. If I win, you will be honor-bound to divulge one of your darkest secrets.
Oh, you don't stand a chance, Ian. There has been but one person who has bested me. And it was gravity. Gravity always wins. Midgard's armor, please don't blow fire at Hien. Well, my friends, I for one am full of vim and vigor. I trust you feel the same. And what better time than now to undertake our trial to become full-fledged warriors of them all. Now then, Serena, will you tell us of the trial we must undertake that we might participate in and on? Ah yes, as I mentioned before, to be recognized as warriors of the steep, one must follow the footsteps of the legendary warrior Barda. He embarked on a great pilgrimage, steering cart and horse, and walked for many miles until he came to a holy place. Hereafter named Bottom's Middle. There, at the altar, as he did, you must pray. The altar lies deep within the breeding grounds of the Yol. To repeat your trial, you must tame one. Only then will your trial be complete. Fair enough. And where's the entrance to Bottom's Middle? You must journey far, far to the west, beyond XIV, where lie the bones of a great and wise woman. Beyond the ruins of Cielo N, hidden within the mountains is a narrow pass. Follow it and you will come to Bottom's Meadow. It sounds to me like it'll be a trial just getting to the trial. More than you may know, on the eve of the dawn, many strive to improve their fortunes, some by abducting and enslaving the warriors of other tribes. Be ever mindful of your surroundings, lest you be taken in as well. I wonder what a Yol is. What grim expressions you wear when nodding so powerfully. Warriors such as you are not like to fall en route to a mere rite of passage. We shall proceed with all due caution, yes, but let us not worry overmuch. We will overcome this trial, and the next, until we stand triumphant. That is all there is to it, no? With me, my friends, to the west, to Bottom's Meadow. Wait, Hien? Oh dear, I knew he would forget. Oh, I knew I would forget. Here, take these whistles. Once tamed, your Yol will hearken to their call. Thanks. We'll try them out once we finish the trial. Let's catch up to Hien and Gosetsu. Okay, so it's a new mount, which I kind of figured when it said taming something. But what kind of mount? Surprise! We still have a long way to go, but I think we can see the monument Serena talked about. I don't see Hien or Gosetsu though. We should hurry. You can see a monument? I can't see shit in this fog. What monument are you talking about? Hey, I don't know about you, but I can't shake the feeling someone's watching us. Serena did warn us about the tribes that kidnap warriors and make them fight for them. Something tells me we're about to meet them. and everyone else help him. And obviously, they didn't have an issue themselves. Ah, there you are. As you can see, they left us little choice. I gather you were forced to dispatch a few yourself? So it goes. A few less warriors to face in the Nodum. Ciola End is not much further. That said, I should be surprised if our would-be masters do not try to subdue us one final time. Do it, I'll hit them with my car. Gets rid of them. This is it. Right, this must be the pass that leads to Bardam's Meadow. They say no foreigners have ever overcome this trial, but well, there's a first time for everything now. The footsteps of Bardam the Brave. The old whistle. Yeah, even that doesn't tell me what it is. Nothing left but to begin then. To complete the trial, we must pass the Bottom's medal in each tame we go. How precisely we are to do this, I am not sure, but since countless warriors before us have succeeded, I imagine we'll medal through somehow. I understood that's a mount. But enough talk. We have a nod on you. Bottom's Metal. Oh, is it loud? Let me turn it down a bit. No, I had mentioned that I understand that it's a mount, but I'm not sure what exactly a yole is. And just so we can bring everybody in the party, I will. Oh no, my music is loud. I'm running a raid myself while watching. I'm assuming it's a raid I have not come across yet. Yeah, I don't know much about later content. I've been trying to like keep my ears shut to that. But what I do know is that there's supposed to be a Nier Automata crossover somewhere, and that made me really, really excited. Alright, everybody. Just so I could bring everybody, I switched to my white mage. Let's do this. Gosetsu has a tanking class, it's interesting to see.
I have you.
Enough!
Opposing figure abilities. Alright. Gosetsu can tank. I will say the mirror skin you can put on all classes.
Take this!
I need to see how my lips are all yet. I understand, I understand. This day we shall be warriors born anew, hear, hear. Thus spoke Nama, hunters in whose veins flow moonlight, show me your metal. Alas, blood of my blood, for you are of the dusk and of the steep. still doing wall-to-wall pulls even with it in these scenes.
Enough!
One test down. There's no telling what awaits. Let us remain vigilant. Warriors in whose veins flow sunlight, shining no metal. Nope, I'm dead. Gosetsu did not take any of the aggro off of me. Gosetsu. You should be set with that.
This blow shall end you!
Pass blood of my blood, for you are the dawn. For you are of the dawn and of the steep. Appears these beasts are our next test. We're mistaken who the leader is.
Take this!
I'm impressed. Why do they all have rush? What I'm supposed to do? No.
Out of my way!
Well, that's a good world. What is that over here? down. Creatures out of the fearless eye, or in its moonlight. You truly get the sense that this is sacred ground. Indeed, it gives me chills just to be here. Stone is alive, and sorceries is ingenious. Starting to think coming as an actual gunbreaker would have been a smart idea. I guess it was just not
Take this!
I'm gonna get my next actual arrow ability. $72. Not for a while. Right at the rebirth. Are those seals or hammers in its hands? Why not both? You who walk. Well, this is an interesting boss fight. You are strong. With death you will dance. Trial is overcome. Second trial is upon you. Alright, so this is gonna be trial and error thing, because I actually don't know what any of these are. I wonder, do I have to start it back over from the first trial? I do. Oh, okay, this is gonna be interesting. Trial is overcome. Be not afraid of falling stars. Your worthy successors of Brockton. That's a very interesting boss fight, I will say that. Oh, and now I just fell into the ocean. Or river. That was refreshing. Shavar, the Holy Blue. Holy Blue. Big rock all the way. Another big rock. Last creature. Oh, the Yol is a bird. Kunshava. So that's a heel. It is a bird, okay. Come on, no Setsu, you're the... Confused. Good hitting that. We went through these bushes. That's the trial. Well fought back there, Marish. Things got hairy at times, but I knew we'd manage. Oh right, I've still got these whistles Serena gave me. Here's yours. I suppose we have to give them a try, like she said. That means we've won them over. That one there is yours, right? The other one is mine. Aww. So that's that then. We're officially warriors of the steep. Well, we've done what we came to do. Let's head back to Mol Ela.
That massive monstrosity was quite the surprise, was it not? Who knew that the steppe held such secrets? And with that, there is naught left to prevent us from taking part in the Nardum.
Yea, you who have walked Bardam's metal, newborn warriors of the steppe, our Khan demands an audience. You will come.
I remember those clothes. He's Oronir, isn't he? What should we do?
Ordinarily, I would politely decline, but this may be an opportunity to assess their strength. And we do have some time before the Nardum begins. If it all goes to plan, they will be fighting for us soon enough. What say you? Shall we go and greet our comrades-to-be?
Whatever happens, we shouldn't keep Siren and the others waiting. Let's be ready to make a swift exit, all right?
Be a good time to beat them into place beforehand.
We accept Johan's generous invitation. Lead the way.
Two banners. So it's not just Oronir we're dealing with.
Most radiant Brother Magni, we have brought the ones you seek.
You conquered Bardam's metal.
As warriors of the Mol, aye. You were the Khan here, yes? Why have you summoned us? Mayhap to propose a joint endeavor?
Nay, Doman, we shall not speak as equals. Born of the sun are Orenir, and born of the earth are you. When I learned of trespassers, I bade my warriors take their measure, to flay them if they failed. But if by the grace of Azim they should survive their trials and emerge anointed, then bring them hither to pay tribute. Tribute, should it prove satisfactory, shall earn you the favor of the sun. His beloved shall bask in his radiance, and their supplications be duly considered.
So you want us to bow down and serve you? What if we don't feel like it?
The defiant will suffer in shadow. It would be an affront to the resplendent Azim himself to refuse this generous offer when by rights you should be condemned. But in lieu of tribute, swear fealty to the sun. Pledge to him your body and soul. Promise to serve him unto death, and you may know his glory. A generous offer granted to but few. Though perchance this is too merciful. It seems our brothers of the Buddha want you. The men only. Like the Borlak and women. Though you know them not either, I'm sure. No matter. All you need know is that you will serve one way or another.
That much does indeed seem plain. However, as we are but newborn warriors who know little of your customs, we struggle to conceive of ways in which we might be of service to the most gracious and illustrious sun.
You make mock of us, Doman. Do not do so again. You will be given a task. It will be difficult. You will carry it out. When you have accepted this, you may ask me what it is.
I'm gonna fight you in one-hour combat. And then kick you off this tall-ass bowl. Right, Buddha, you might take offense. I know better than just to dismiss a woman outright and demonstrate a boldness, recklessness, time-wilted. The autumn approaches, and the Orenir will reign supreme once more. Such is the will of the Father Azim. Yet only fools think to triumph by the grace of the gods alone, and we are not fools. Your task will be to aid us in preparations. Batu will tell you the rest. But, this one. Scowl all you want. Warriors of the Steep, by the grace of our most radiant brother, you will not die this day, but instead be granted an opportunity to contribute to our cause. Rejoice, for this is a great honor indeed. Serve well and you will be rewarded. Question, you keep calling Magna your most radiant brother. You're not related or something, are you? All Oronir are descendants of Father Oslan, but if you mean to ask if our mothers are the same, then no. The most radiant is the elder brother to be younger, the strongest and most deserving of respect. No more interruptions. Our duties are as follows. You, the red one, you will milk our beasts. To grow strong, one must be well fed, and we have great need of kumis and cheese. Is that it? I mean, I'm not happy about all this, but I suppose I can go along for now. You, the one who numbers as a mountain. Old warrior, I see. We have arms and armor in need of repair. Go and speak with our menders. I have no talent for delicate work, but if that is your wish, then so be it. You, the insolent fool. As for you, this one carries the fire. The Buduka will take his measure. Seek my comrade outside, tending to the stores. He will give you your task. You will know him by his cloth. Unlike they of the yellow, we are of the green. I, for one, would welcome the opportunity to learn more of the Buduka and their ways. It would be an honor. We shall speak of your task outside, with me. Find out what he wants first, and then we'll go get the nearby point. Your name, Thorna. It's Mayrish. Mayrish, then. You were to dive into Azim cotton below the dawn grove and gather swordgrass from the lake bed. It is an invaluable ingredient in many medicines. 8 bundles will you bring. You will need it ID to obtain what you seek, but that shall pose no trouble for a true warrior, no. Some say that the dominion of the Dawn Father and of the Dusk Mother does not extend beneath the water, but ours does. Indeed, the Oronir fear naught above nor below. Speak with the god to descend. We shall speak again when you have finished. Oh, you're a talking portal. It is quite dark. She returns, and with sword grass in hand. Thou would immerse yourself in the depths is a testament to your bravery. Well done. Lest you wonder, we will use it to prepare potions to induce paralysis. In the Nodum, we must use every means at our disposal to delay our foes. He who inscribes his deeds upon the sacred ground shall be declared the victor. However, none may know this place until the Gnarl have scattered the soil. Matters not. We shall be swift as stallions and fierce as baras. The steep will be ours once more. The tribute is accepted. We will return to the most radiant and you may beg good boon. Am I to understand you've completed your tasks? I know not what yours was, but mine was surprisingly simple. They bade me carry various goods and sundries from storehouse to storehouse. Alas, it was difficult to learn much of what the Baduga swarming around me. You dove deep into the waters to harvest sword grass. I see. That as well. Most radiant brother Magni, we have given you tribute as demanded. Were we to beg leave to depart with our comrades, would you consent? We never intended to press you into our service, and tribute offered in good faith cannot be denied. Granting not in return would be an affront to the Father as However, the boon must be proportional to the supplications. What you ask far exceeds what you have earned. Then if we must remain here, would you at least permit us to learn more of your people and your ways? Temlun Kutun taught us but a fraction, you see. How this world born of the gods was to be their battlefield, their creations to fight in their stead. How Azim, father of the dawn, he who birthed the sun, and Nama, mother of the dusk, she who birthed the moon, made the aura. Yet though these children warred for a time, eventually they laid down their arms and came to love one another. And so the gods bequeathed this world to their children and ascended to the heavens whence they came. Those born of the Dawn Father were called the Reen, and those born of the Dusk Mother were called the Zela. So it was and ever after. But I say to you, brother Magni, how can this be? How can Orenir be the children of Azim? They are Zela born of Nama. You amuse me, Doman, how you wield your ignorance as a weapon. Very well, I will bid you speak with our elders and learn the truth of this world. And it is here that we will stop for now. We've made a decent bit of progress. 3.5 hours worth. Thank you everybody for coming along with me on the journey so far. It looks like next time we'll be entering the Nodum and showing everyone just exactly how powerful us foreigners and Westerners can be. Until then, I hope you all have a wonderful morning, day, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever it is you so do reside. And I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Bye-bye now.